before I get into these epic social media posts from your girl Kim Fields over here slaying the dragon, Kenya Moore, let me just preface it. If you watched the last episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta on February 21st of 2016, then you saw Kenya Moore basically sit up there on your TV implying that Kim Fields' husband, Christopher, is either gay, has gay tendencies, may be gay, or whatever. Basically implying that he may be fruity in the booty. You know, and a lot of people didn't really know how to take that. I mean, first of all, she pissed off a lot of people, of course. Everybody's like, you know, here goes Kenya again coming for some married woman's husband. Here she goes hating again because nobody wants to marry her. That's the way people viewed it, even though Kenya's current boyfriend actually may want to marry her. I mean, Kenya's a very beautiful woman. I mean, she may get on my nerves, but she is very beautiful. I will give her that, right? I mean, we can't deny how good looking she is, can we? Anyway, Kenya said some very spiteful stuff to Kim Fields, and Kim Fields is looked at as basically being the heroine of the show. You know, she's like the one respectable person, I hate to say it, like of all of the people that are in the cast. She's like the one person that, even if somebody would normally never even watch the show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, they'll say, well, maybe I could watch it for her. You know, she's opened a lot of people's minds about the show. So she's done a lot of good for the show. She's a very great positive influence. So, you know, she's the fan favorite basically right now. And she's married in a committed, loving marriage on a show called The Real Housewives. There's no housewives there, but she's a real actual wife. So she has one up on Kenya. Anyways, I've been rambling for 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and read to you all of this shadiness. So your girl Kim Fields said the following on Twitter. She said, and I quote, "What the fuck kind of time traveling source are you that you can make me married to someone different when you did your one episode of #living_single? I've told you, keep my family out of your unimportant #irrelevant mouth. As I said in Jamaica, my husband's industry calls him by his professional name only. My husband gets the utmost respect for who he is as a performer, as well as a dedicated husband and father. Whereas you have no industry, let alone one that calls you. Magical to me, that #fake is actually what is so desperately desired. A good marriage is work. We love. We are both on our second, so we know how to be out if it's not the right fit for any reason. Shame on anyone who continues to try to tear down marriages and families, especially in the name of a storyline. By the way, I have never come for you in my life. #true to myself, #family, #marriage matters, Real Housewives of Atlanta." Whoa. Damn. Kenya, you tried her. And your ass lost. Now, I think that Kenya Moore, at this point, should pick her pride up from off the floor and just gracefully bow out. But we know how Kenya is. She's not going to walk away that easily. I'm sitting here waiting to see what the hell Kenya's going to say as a reply. And all I know is this: whatever she's going to say is going to be cruel, mean, damaging, gut-wrenching, and cringeworthy. We all know that whatever Kenya Moore is going to say is just going to be so terrible. So, I mean, I guess we just have to sit back and wait and hear how she's going to reply to that, because your girl Kim Fields kind of got in that ass right there. But yeah, I mean, you know, Kim Fields uses truth, logic, intelligence, class. You know, she knows how to argue like an adult. And the problem is that Kenya argues like a nasty teenage girl. She still has that whole high school mentality about her, the way that she handles professional adult relationships. So yeah, I feel really sorry for Kenya, because I think she's really out of her league. I think she underestimates Kim. I think she is so nasty with the way that she handles these situations that she underestimates the power of somebody who argues the way that Kim argues. You know, I think that she thinks she's kind of bringing a bigger knife to the fight, but in reality, she's not. It's like she thinks, well, I have a sword and Kim Fields has a butter knife, when in reality, the way that Kim is handling the situation is like a knife, rather a sword versus a chainsaw. So I think she's going to cut right through Kenya Moore. And I think Kenya Moore really needs to walk away from this one. I think she really came at the wrong one. And yeah, just be cool, Kenya. I'm trying to tell you, just leave this one alone, because you don't want it. But whatever. She won't listen to me. She'll never hear this video, but she would never listen to me. She's going to do what she's going to do. Kim's going to have to dig up in that ass again. In fact, the next time Kim gets in that ass, she's probably just going to swim in the booty, and that's just going to be it. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Who do you think is winning the war so far? Kim Fields or Kenya Moore? And why? Like I said, I think that Kim's intelligence is what's putting her above Kenya's arguments against her. I think Kenya's arguments are very, I guess some would say, childish, which I would hate to demean children and degrade children by saying childish when referencing what Kenya Moore is doing. But that's just the best way for me to describe it off the top of my head. But anyways, who do you think is winning and why? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Oh, I'm gonna have to start calling Kim Fields Kim Holyfields. Oh, and before I go, how long do you think Matt and Kim are gonna stay together? I mean, and also, if they do break up, do you think she's gonna turn around and try to call him gay next? And let me leave you with this. Hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings, but a lot of black women pretend to be queens. But Kim Fields is a true queen. The way that she conducts herself, the way that she handles her business, she truly acts like a queen. But this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine.